All right, before you buy a cheap SUV, you seriously need to watch this. Because what looks like a budget-friendly deal right now can turn into a long-term headache. And to make this super clear, I'm going to walk you through 8 cheap SUVs that people think are great deals, but often regret later. Number 8, Dodge Journey. Let's start with one of the most common cheap SUV traps. The Dodge Journey looks like a steal. It's a 3-row SUV, which is already rare at a low price. So when people see it, they think, wait, I'm getting more space for less money? Perfect. But here's the catch. This SUV is outdated. The engine feels underpowered. The transmission, not the smoothest. And after a few months of driving, you start noticing how slow and unresponsive it feels. It's cheap up front, but not satisfying to live with. Number 7, Jeep Compass. Now this one is dangerous because it looks premium. The Jeep Compass has that rugged design, modern interior, and strong brand image. And when it's priced lower than rivals, it feels like you're getting a luxury SUV for less. But here's what many owners experience. Random electrical issues, transmission hesitation, and build quality that doesn't always match the price. So yeah, it looks great on day one, but long-term, not always reliable. Number 6, Ford EcoSport. This one is super popular in the budget SUV category. The Ford EcoSport is compact, affordable, and easy to drive. Sounds perfect, right? But once you spend real time with it, you notice the weak engine, the outdated interior, and overall, it just doesn't feel refined. It's not a disaster, but it's one of those SUVs people outgrow very quickly. Number 5, Chevrolet Trax. Another SUV that looks like a great deal online. The Chevrolet Trax is usually priced very attractively, and that's exactly why people fall for it. But here's what happens after you buy it. You realize it's underpowered. The cabin feels cheap, and it lacks that solid, confident driving feel. It's fine for short-term use, but not something most people love long-term. Number 4, Nissan Rogue, older models. Now this one needs a bit of context. The Nissan Rogue can be a good SUV, but older models are where the problems show up, especially because of the CVT transmission. A lot of owners have reported issues over time. In transmission repairs, they're expensive. So when you see an older Rogue at a cheap price, be careful. It might not stay cheap for long. Number 3, Jeep Renegade. This one wins people over with its looks. The Jeep Renegade is unique, fun, and different. And when it's discounted, it feels like a cool, budget-friendly option. But then reality hits. Low power, poor fuel efficiency for its size, and reliability concerns. It's one of those SUVs that feels exciting at first, but loses its charm quickly. Number 2, Mitsubishi Outlander, older generations. Now this one is interesting. The Mitsubishi Outlander is often very affordable, and people think, why is no one buying this? It looks fine. Well, the driving experience is underwhelming. The engine feels weak, and the interior doesn't match competitors. It's not unreliable, but it feels like a compromise in almost every area. Number 1, Fiat 500X. And finally is the Fiat 500X. This is one of those SUVs that becomes cheap very quickly, and that alone should tell you something. While it looks stylish, it struggles with reliability, resale value, and long-term ownership satisfaction. So yeah, it might look like a unique, budget-friendly pick, but it's not the smartest financial decision. Now here's the important part. I'm not saying every single one of these SUVs is completely bad. Some people own them and have no major issues. But the point is, these are risky choices. And when you're buying a car, you don't want to gamble. Instead of just chasing the lowest price, think long-term. Because something like a Toyota RAV4 or a Honda CR-V might cost more upfront, but they save you money over time. Less stress, fewer repairs, better resale value. At the end of the day, a cheap SUV is only a good deal if it stays cheap to own.